Welcome to ITL Trainer Talk. Today we're speaking to Elias Karras of EFT Performance. If you visit the EFT website, you can read testimonials from professional skaters and other Olympians, baseball players, NBA greats, and athletes of every stripe. However, it's football where EFT really excels. For more than 20 years, EFT has been making NFL veterans better and turning NFL prospects into NFL draftees. But what's really impressive about EFT in general, and Elias in particular, is how EFT has locked down the Chicago market. High school athletes, Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, they all not only love EFT, but not only train there, but they come back to share their expertise with the next generation, which really impresses me. Elias, welcome to ITL Trainer Talk. How you doing, buddy?
Daniel, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Great. Hey, man, it's my honor. Okay, so question one, in the decade plus that we've worked together, and when you've been doing combine prep, one thing I've always noticed is the loyalty that your clients have for EFT. How do you build that, and what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. I mean, we've had probably our own little feeder program through the years. We get a lot of the guys who are born and raised in the Chicagoland area, if not the Midwest, that come train with us from their high school collegiate careers. And when they go to that next level into the NFL, they feel like this is home. They trust us. They know we know their bodies and so forth. So it's a perfect fit, and we just keep it continuing on to their professional careers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you do benefit from being in a pretty dense metropolitan area.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Elias, you're in your third decade training players for the Combine. What's been the biggest change you've had to make in your 20-plus years in the business to maintain your success and stay relevant?
You know, obviously, when this all first started, there was only maybe a handful of guys around the country that were doing this. And now it's exploded, right? There's a place on every corner that says that they train the NFL combine guys. And that's one of the challenges is like, okay, how do you just maintain the course, do what you're doing, and then obviously separate yourself and continue on that path. One of the things obviously is with the technology that's come out, staying on top of local trends and technology and training modalities and so forth. Also, adding more programming into your program and other methodologies and modalities into your program. So every year we're trying to, stay ahead of the curve and add more things for our participants to be able to appreciate when they're training with us.
Sure. I get it. All right. So here's the toughest question of all, Elias. In all your years training, who's the favorite player you've worked with in all your years in combine prep? Or even I'll open it up to any kind of athlete performance training.
I could break it down. I would say for combine training, for me, it was Jason McCourty. Right. He came out a year ahead of his brother Devin. And it was just a joy to work with. He was a little homesick at the time. He was from Jersey, brought here to Chicago in the middle of winter. And he you could tell he's a really shy kid. Never really did intense training like this before, but everything just clicked, and it was just a great story. I think the kid at his pro day, he had like sub 4.3s. Wow. So, and his official was a 4.3 flat. And it was interesting because his brother wasn't the weather type of person. He's like, no, I'm going to go to Florida to train for the next year. And he wasn't able to beat what Jason did. And we still big kid about it. So he was one of my favorites for the draft. I would say overall NFL player, I would say it would be between a toss-up, probably Devin Hester, Tommy Harris, or Matt Forte. All three of them different in their own skill sets and personalities, but all three of them, I couldn't believe how hard they all worked. Mm-hmm. People didn't see that. I mean, these guys would either come really, really early in the morning, like 5, 6 a.m., or someone in Tommy Harris's case, he would spend time with his family, come late at night, even during the season, like 11 at night, and work out. So some of those guys stick out to me.
Yeah, I can imagine. And also it goes without saying, those are all three Titanic Bears players, cornerstone kind of guys, foundational Bears that all found a home at EFT, which again, I think just says a whole lot about what y'all do and how long you've been doing it and the reputation you've built.
No, absolutely. And it's what it's done. It's kind of just now a funnel of remaining, current Bears too. And they see those jerseys on the wall. They see all those Pro Bowlers on the wall, and they're like, okay, this is where I go if I'm in the Midwest. So
sure.
It's kind of cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Elias, tell us if someone wanted to learn more about EFT or wanted to learn more about y'all's Combine Prep program or anything at all, what would be the best way they could go about that?
Honestly, the easiest way is for them just to reach out to me on my cell phone. This way I can get right to the bottom of exactly what their interests are and what information they're seeking, as opposed to trying to email me or so forth. So my number is 847-687-6005.
Okay.
847-687-6005. Call me directly. I can be able to send them whatever information they want, or we can just get right to it on the phone.
Okay, perfect. And that website is EFTperformance.com, correct?
It's EFTchicago.com.
That's it.
EFTchicago.com. And it's real easy to get to that way. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Elias, thanks, buddy. I appreciate your time, man.
Neil, you're the best. Thank you again. Good luck with everything.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Bye.